Good morning, Hoover Elementary. Dr. G here on Hawk TV, wishing you all a very happy Wednesday. At this time, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, please remain standing for a brief moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, everybody. I hope everybody had a fantastic 4-day weekend. I hope you enjoyed all the snow. Did you go sleigh riding? Did you go and build a snowman? Did you help somebody by shoveling the sidewalk? Did you bake cookies? Did you read a good book? Did you do any iReady? I did a lot of all those things. Mrs. G made some wonderful cookies, and I did some shoveling. I actually had to do it twice because it kept snowing and snowing and snowing. But you guys up here got a lot more snow than we even had down in Delaware. I missed you guys. I'm so glad to be back with you. Let's see, there is so much going on. So first of all, I know this can be confusing, but today is February, okay? So happy Black History Month. February is Black History Month. We did not get to say that on February 1st or 2nd because we weren't here due to the snow, but happy Black History Month. We had day 5 on Monday and we had day 1 on Tuesday. Those days, they just went away. So today is day 2, all right? Today is day 2. It's February 3rd, day 2, all right? And we do have a 2-hour delay. Number one question that we get on the phone on a day like today is, when does school start? And number 2 question is, when does my bus get there? It's a 2-hour delay. So we normally start school at 9:10. 2 hours later, we're starting school at 11:10, okay? If your bus normally comes at 8:45, 2 hours later would be 10:45, all right? Now, as soon as everybody gets in, we're going to start doing lunches, right? So I sent out an email that explains everything. We're basically going to do the lunches. There's no recess today, partly because we don't have recess aides, partly because the bus drivers need to be driving their buses, and partly because there's a lot of snow out there. And also, just it doesn't work out with the schedule so much when you have a 2-hour delay. So hopefully you're spending some time this morning enjoying some recess. And hopefully you had extra recess the last 2 days. So once we get in and we have our lunches, then normally you have this recess time, like 30 minutes. That's going to be for most people, except for a lot of our kindergarten classes, that's their morning meeting time, okay? After that, pretty much the schedule just picks up where it left off. So if you normally have like science or social studies at 2 o'clock, you'll have science and social studies at 2 o'clock today. If you normally have specials at 9:30, you're not going to have specials today because we don't even start till 11:10. If you normally have reading or math at 10 a.m., you probably won't have reading or math today, okay? Now, by 10:30, all teachers will update their Canvas courses, and you'll be able to understand your schedule a little bit better. And your Zoom link should still work right through the calendar. They're not going to like delete them and create new ones. They're going to use the same ones just at a different time, all right? I know it's a little tricky. It's a little crazy, but you guys can do it. You're Hoover Hawks, all right? We've got a ton of announcements too. So let's move over here so I can make sure I get all these. All right. So we already talked about it's Black History Month, all right? We also want to remind everyone that we are focusing on our 7 habits, okay? We talked about habit 1 before. This week, I thought we should focus on habit 2 a little bit, which is, do you know what it is? That's right. Begin with the end in mind, all right? So you should have a plan, set goals, that type of thing. Talk to your teachers. They'll probably have some great ideas for how you can begin with the end in mind. All right. We also have, our teachers and staff members of the month. Drum roll, please. Brrr. So in fourth grade, it's Mrs. Stino. Congratulations, Mrs. Stino. In third grade, it's Mrs. Nesbitt. In second grade, it's Ms. Landel. In first grade, it's Miss Himmelfarb. In kindergarten, it's Mrs. Boberick. Our reading specialist, Mrs. Brooks, is also a teacher of the month. We also have a staff member of the month, Mrs. White, who's been working really hard to keep everybody safe. We've got some instructional assistants, Ms. Spencer and Ms. Stitch. Congratulations. We've got a federal instructional assistant, formerly known as a Title I IA, Ms. DeMaria. We also have a recess aide. Our students know him as Mr. Larry. He does a great job and he never complains when it's cold or snowing. And we've got a lunch aide who does a great job, Miss Strittmatter. Congratulations to all of our teachers and staff members of the month. If you would like to nominate someone for this honor, please email me at dglennon@neshaminy.org before the end of February, and we'll try and include some new staff members of the month at the end of the month. We also have many people asking, hey, do we need headphones? The answer, yes, we need headphones, okay? We're going to be doing a lot of small group instruction in both reading and in math. And that means that sometimes students are going to be using the computers or the Chromebooks, and they might be in a different Zoom room, like a breakout room, or they might have their teacher actually interact with them, even though they're in the same room, but because we can't get together at small group tables, we'll be using Zoom to try and do that. So many of our kids have headphones, all right? If you don't have headphones, there are lots of places you can buy them. They're pretty cheap. You just want to make sure that the connection's good. Some of them have a Bluetooth connection. You don't have to have a Bluetooth connection. Some of them have a 3.5 millimeter jack, okay? But just double check and make sure that that jack looks sturdy, because if the jack breaks off in the Chromebook, it's really hard to get out, okay? Poor Mr. Kelly spends a lot of time trying to get broken jacks out of headphones or out of Chromebooks. And of course, if for anybody, needs any help trying to find a good headphone, or they need help trying to buy one, just talk to your teacher, talk to your counselor, talk to me. We'll help you out. All right. We have had some phenomenal students doing a great job with the Math Diagnostic and iReady. And we've also had some students doing a phenomenal job with the iReady MyPath. So drum roll, please. Here are iReady Champions of the Week. And all of these folks should get their trophies or their stuffed animal prizes. Mr. Kelly's going to be delivering them today. If for some reason you were a winner in the past and you still have yours, please make sure Mr. Kelly gets them so he can disinfect them and get them to the right people. For kindergarten, double winner, Miss Goodwin's class, math and reading. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Woo! That's great. For first grade, math, Miss Donaghy's class. Reading, Miss Walters' class. For second grade, double winner, Miss Krantz's class for math and Miss Krantz's class for reading. Good job. For third grade, we've got Miss Forza's class for math and Mrs. Kane's class for reading. For fourth grade, for math, we've got Miss Lawrence's class. And for reading, we've got Miss Hughes's class. Congratulations to all of our winners. And if you are someone who's interested in being an iReady Champion of the Week, keep working hard at it. Keep trying to do 15 minutes a day in both ELA and in math, and you could become an iReady Champion of the Week. Talk to Mr. Kelly. I think sometimes when you're a Champion of the Week, you even get some white tickets sometimes. All right? Dun, dun, dun. All right. We also would be negligent if we didn't talk a little bit about our health and safety plan. So remember, we need to make sure we are wearing our masks, covering the nose, all right, covering the mouth. I know we had a couple days off, so some people might have forgotten. We're also staying 6 feet apart, right, in every direction, zombie arms. We're washing our hands all the time using hand sanitizer or soap, but especially before we eat and after we go to the bathroom and after we're at recess, all right? And anytime they just feel sticky, we do that, all right? And every single morning, Miss Burkholder sends an email to everybody. And she says, hey, listen, if you've got any of these symptoms, stay home. All right. So if you have a fever, if you're coughing, you've got a headache, if you're sick, the wonderful world of Canvas allows you to stay home. You can do all of your work. And then if you get better right away, you come right back. If you need to go to the doctor, you go to the doctor, whatever you need to do. All right. But we want to try and keep as many germs as possible out of Hoover. That's why we wear the masks. That's why we wash our hands. That's why we stay 6 feet apart. And if you're not feeling well, stay home and do your work on Canvas. Okay. All right. Have a great day, everybody.